Hi, this is Eric, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 most important things you need to be aware of before you plunk down your cash on any old web hosting company. At the end of this video, I'm also going to show you where we found reliable $1 per month web hosting that meets all of our criteria, without the high prices that other web hosting companies charge, which are often 10 times as much. To find out where you can get $1 per month web hosting though, you'll have to stay tuned till the end of the video. Number 1, a guarantee of at least 99% uptime. When you're shopping for a hosting company, the first thing on your mind needs to be reliability. A bad web host can spell ruin for your website and your business. Because if your site experiences any significant downtime, you'll miss out on a lot of traffic and a lot of potential profits if you're a business. Plus, Google penalizes websites that have unreliable hosting companies, hurting your long-term Google rankings. Therefore, your web hosting company must guarantee at least a 99% uptime. Anything below this should be discarded and ignored. Number 2, server backups. The second most important feature you should look for is a web host that backs up their servers. Good web hosts use a backup power system and perform daily off-site backups of your server. So in case of a natural disaster, your website will be saved. Without this feature, your website is always at risk. Number 3, unlimited features. The next step is to check to make sure that your web host features are unlimited. For example, a good web host company will allow you to keep unlimited email accounts, unlimited domain names, and most of all, unlimited traffic. All of these are important, especially if you want to have a successful website. You would not want to sign up with a web host only to have trouble down the road when you realize your potential for growth is limited by your web host service plan. So be sure that it's unlimited. Number 4, secure servers. You've heard of the risk of hacking and identity theft, so one thing you must have is secure server capabilities, especially if you're going to sell anything online. A secure server allows people to give you private information, like credit card numbers, without having to worry about information being intercepted. Most people will not order anything online unless you offer a secure server. And number 5, speed. Finally, you don't want to keep your visitors waiting by working with a slow hosting company. This is very important because your profits are directly proportional to the speed that the web pages load, and Google gives extra love to websites that load quickly. The fastest way to lose visitors and customers is to make them wait more than 5 seconds for a page to load. All right, are you ready to hear about that $1 per month hosting deal that I told you about at the beginning of the video? We've reviewed all of the major hosting companies here at Official Host, and we know it can be difficult to get all of those features for a decent price. However, offers $1 per month web hosting for the first year, and it's just as good as most of the more expensive providers that are 10 times the price. It meets all 5 of our criteria for a good web host. Whoever you choose as your web host provider, be sure to follow these 5 rules as your guide to preventing website disasters. And thanks for watching.